Get back into the topic time right now, as y'all know, right?
Happy birthday to
happy
my pops
birthday,
again, man. Rick Ross, man.
Happy birthday to his so-called pops.
That's not my so-called pops. That's my daddy. You feel me? That's
that,
what man.
Come on, you gotta pause that,
no
bro.
Pause, bro. That's my dad, bro. What's the pause?
You just called him daddy.
That's my daddy
with a Y. That's what girls say.
What the girls call their pops? Daddy.
No, the girls call you.
I don't know about you. I don't know what type of weird child incest y'all got. If y'all want your girlfriends calling you daddy, I'm not. They're not my daughter, so why you call me daddy?
Oh, wait. You called a whole grown man daddy.
That's my dad.
And that's not your pops.
That is my dad. That's my
you didn't come out his testicles.
That's my daddy.
Like, you don't have no gene.
That's
you don't even look like him, homie.
That's my dad.
You might have to wait, but that's
you know how certain people look like more like their moms than their pops, bro? Like, I got his hustle gene. You feel me? Huh? You feel me? Everything. I mean, that's my boy.
In 2018, right?
Talk to them.
It's like mad thing.
Talk to them.
2018, I decided I have. Oh, I thought you about to come on the class. Do you think? I thought you gonna make an announcement. It's 2018. I think I'm ready.
But look, so in 2018, what y'all feel like is the better wave right now? Trap or 9 to 5?
I say kill yourself. Ooh. I feel like the best way to make money to everyone right now, go on IG live and kill yourself. Guarantee you your views will go up.
Wow.
So yes, you will.
How?
You'll be a legend, bro. Your name will be everywhere. For
at
least 20 minutes, your name will be everywhere. That's 20 minutes that you never got back.
Let's say this. Bitcoins or ICOs.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think 50 Cent made
that's the smart way.
3 mil from a Bitcoin.
But that's done
by accident.
You support lottery tickets.
Bitcoin is done.
I support different ICOs.
Bitcoin. That's just
crazy. Bitcoin, you see how it went always to $18,000 and then it dropped down to like.
But look, y'all got
because everybody's on it.
But this is the thing.
People
don't understand. Like, what I believe, like Tom just repeats himself all the time, right? So boom. The Great Depression, everybody has stock. Everybody named mother has stocks. My son little Timmy from down the block has stocks. Right? That felt like Bitcoin to me. Every black person had Bitcoin stocks just now.
I don't think they did though. I'm gonna be real. I feel like they don't. I feel like they just said it because it looked cool on the gram. But they didn't.
You know why it went viral? It's because a hedge fund actually invested like millions of dollars in it. That's why the price went up. And then
I just feel like that joint was going to drop.
I
feel like they just let all of us get our little foot in.
This is the thing, bro. It's not just Bitcoins. There's Ripple. There's Litecoins.
IOTA.
Yeah, IOTA is different. Like, let's say Ripple. That when it came out, bro, it was 0.027 cent, bro. Yeah. Like that's how much it costs. But now it's like $1.20 something. But you feel me? If you bought like let's say $100 or $1,000 worth of that shit,
rich.
Just like
you can't
rich right now. But you still can. You feel me? But I'm just saying this shit that we gotta pick up on because it's niggas that's doing it and they getting rich.
That's a fact. Yo, you know the crazy part? When I was doing orientation for my job. That's all we did. We didn't even talk about how to do the job right. We just talked about how we could bank in Bitcoins.
Oh, Bitcoin.
That's all we was talking about.
Did you bank in after you talked about it? Did you put your money where your mouth was?
Yo,
nope.
Hold on.
Just say yes or no.
Nah, because New York State
which comes back to 9 to 5 or the trap.
There you go. You just said that they schooled you about it and you said no, I didn't do it.
Nah, because New York State was taking out so much money. I got so much parking tickets.
That's a no.
That's a fact. I understand what
you're saying. You just be telling your whole life on this air.
As you should though. He don't lie on the mic.
9 to 5 or versus trap. I feel like it all depends on your risk and if you're trying to put your eggs all in one basket or you.
That's a fact.
So all right. So I'm gonna take a vote. So what you saying?
Because personally, I would say
both is an answer.
Wait, hold.
It depends on But
what is trap though, bro? Like, can you define what is trapping now? Let him define it. What is trap, bro? I don't get it. No, I don't know. No,
it's just trapping. It's hustling. It's trapping. It's hustling.
What is that? You gotta explain.
Wait.
The people out there don't know what that is. No,
there's a whole lot of hustles.
Wait,
you can say that. You can step down the list because this a hustle right here. If that's the fact.
Neighborhood cool cat is a hustle.
Don't ever be a DJ and say that's a hustle. That's your career.
It's a hustle, man.
It's a real hustle.
That's a hustle.
It brings money.
At the moment,
it brings money.
His career.
But it depends on what.
Me selling candy bars on the train is a hustle.
Yeah.
So what?
I was about to bring that up. In high school, we used to sell candy.
So what is trap? It goes back to that. What is trap?
The government might not legally might say.
For me, trap is being illegal. You know it, like right? It's being illegal. So boom. selling drugs, scamming, trapping. You feel me? I don't even know why we was doing no PG-13.
You was being PG-13. I don't know why we.
You're right. You got trapping and selling drugs.
But look, selling candy is technically not legal, bro.
It is illegal.
It's illegal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, it's you doing something that the government don't want you to do. Just because.
Would you rather be a hustler or working on the farm?
But what type of hustle?
Situation.
What you mean? What types of
whatever hustle you want to do? Whatever hustle you want to do? Whatever hustle you want to do?
Would you rather work for somebody?
Whatever hustle you want to do?
I'd rather be my own boss.
Yeah, and to me,
and that's why I started my own business personally. Like this is,
of course.
So why don't you quit your job right now? Hustle
because I know. That's where you about to go, right? But hustler knows for a fact you gotta make sure your customers are all together, and you gotta make sure that you have your line, you have consistent money.
But what time? But like
that you be good.
So hey yo, a great guy said this. Jim Rohn, R.I.P. to him. He was like one of my great mentors. He said you gotta be an employee till you become a boss. You have to work for somebody.
So what about like our parents who's been employees forever?
But they haven't been they didn't put themselves in the position to be a boss. You can't just be a
boss. How not though? Wait, hold on. But how not? If you work, I feel like this. If you work for somebody or a place for over 20 years,
20
and you're still not in a position to be a boss, respectfully, please eat a glass sandwich and wash it down with bleach.
Think about it.
20 years?
Think about it. Where do some of our parents come from? If you think about some of that,
but they come here and they still doing it for 20 plus years.
I feel like our parents. And a good example is our parents because they made a lot of mistake that we could fix. Because our parents, even though they might have worked for a company for 20 years, they didn't try to invest in a company. They didn't try to buy a stock of the company. That's how you buy into ownership. That's how you own shit. And to be honest, that's what the white people is doing. They owning shit, and that's why we're the one that's working for them. We're the working class, and they're the one that's owning shit. So until we own shit.
So as of right now, do you feel like you're moving different from your parents, and if so, how?
Yes,
because definitely.
If so, how?
Definitely.
I'm looking at their mistakes. I'm looking at their mistakes and trying not to make those.
So like, what are you doing like that different from your parents?
Like my parents didn't try to own nothing. My parents didn't really. They wasn't really looking into a 401k like that. I invest my own into my own stocks for my 401k. I invest in, let's say, ICOs and stuff like that. And really, I'm just into owning my own.
You know, if the stock market crash, your 401k is gone, right?
But it's a risk. That's
why don't you just put the bread from your 401k under your mattress?
No.
How is that not smart?
Listen. I'm about to answer this question. Let me answer this question. You know why? Because the company matches up to 7%. So if I put $70 this month, my company is gonna put.
But once the market crashes, all that 70 or that they match is all gone though. We can't say, bro. You can't say it, bro. There's more of a risk. That's a huge risk, bro. It was the recession was recently, bro.
Bro, if you invest in a business,
we lived through two. No, we hold on, but we lived through two because there was recessions also in the 90s and as well into 2000s. So
it was a depression.
It's still possible, bro. You feel me? It's still possible.
No, it's possible. You're right, but that's where your risk is. That's where you gotta, as a man, you gotta put where your balls at. Like, are you willing to save this money, put it in a savings account where you might still lose it?
I don't know. I'm looking. Me personally, I'm high key against banks.
Well, I like cash. I love cash.
No. Me personally,
trust me, I love cash.
I'm against banks because they charge you to keep your personal money in their banks. That's why I'm against it.
But you know why I am not? Is because regardless, it's going to work against us. Whether you whip banks or not, it's either you take advantage of it or you don't. Because they don't need you, bro. They got hella people that's going to come.
They do need you. You know how. You know how. They need you. Wait, hold on. Check your mail every week and let's see if them banks don't send you a pre-qualified this or open up an account. So yes, they do need. Bro, I get that during every. My credit is shot and I still get them qualifying offers, bro.
But that's your fault for opening us.
But no, wait, I'm not mad. Yes, I've got qualified before, but
it depends on your credit though,
bro. Either you could get qualified with horrible credit. You feel me? But the banks know what it is. They look at you as a hustle. They like, we gonna get this kid or person, whatever, and we gonna wrap them up and tie them up and just take every cent, interest and X and all that. Put that under. And now if you put it under your mattress,
you feel me? They give you an option.
Yeah.
If you don't have bread,
student, they could mess you up like that. Because I mean, Discovery, they gave me $1,000 worth of credit.
They didn't mess you up.
No. That was my personal choice.
Now you know it's funny. No, I just thought of. So now that you're saying that you feel me, you don't mess with banks. Do you condone scamming?
No.
Don't scam it. If you scam yourself, don't scam another man.
Yeah.
But what is scamming? What is scamming another man?
What you mean? Like, scamming another man is by ruining that man's credit instead of ruining your own mother's credit.
But you know what scamming yourself?
Honestly, ruin your mother's credit, your little brother's credit, your sister's credit, and your grandfather's credit, and your deadbeat dad's credit. Why you going? Wait, hold on. Honestly, let's think about it. You can find your deadbeat dad or your cousin, what have you. Why don't you hit them up? Why don't you hit them up? Matter of fact, scam your teacher that forced you to read out loud in class.
What if these are people who volunteered their own credit? I'm a devil advocate type of guy, people. So I'm always gonna look to the other side.
It comes to illegal stuff where it comes all about your morals and your ethics, bro. Because when we talking about that, it's about, hey, you wanna mess up your credit for 2 bands? Hey,
if he says yes, if he says yes,
wait, hold on, but are they really saying that person? Do you want to mess up your credit for 2 bands? That's not what they're saying. No, that's not what they're saying. Exactly, that's your laughing. They're not saying that. Have they said? Wait, hold on, no. What did they say? When you look on the gram, like this picture, if you could turn $200 to $2,000 is what they say. It's not ruining your credit.
Exactly. Are you dumb enough?
It doesn't. You can't say that though, because guess what? A young kid coming up, bro, you can't call them dumb. If I don't know,
dumb. You don't trust other people.
You thought in tendencies was a word, so you're dumb?
I'm dumb because I don't know how to speak, but I'm not dumb to trust.
But you don't know though.
But I'm not dumb enough to trust other niggas.
Not to
trust other niggas. Like,
bro, but that's you though. Not everyone has that. It's just like a girl. You can tell a girl, yo, don't mess with this guy, but guess what? She gonna do. She's still gonna do it. You know what I mean? It goes back like, with the whole credit thing and the whole it's like,
money is
when you're poor, bro, and you just want to get money or you just want to get something, you're gonna do anything for it. So you're gonna like that picture, and you're gonna want to quote unquote ruin your credit, even though you don't know it's ruining credit. Because they probably hitting you saying, yo, we're gonna put this check in, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna give you X amount, I'm gonna keep X amount, and then we're gonna be good.
That's where responsibilities come in, bro. You gotta be, depending after you're 18, bro, you gotta be responsible for yourself. And that's
but it's hard though. But 18 is hard though. You can't say that because 18 sounds. Wait, hold on. But 18 sounds cute when people say, yo, 18 you're growing. 18 you're still growing, bro.
Different person from when I was 18.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
18 is
grown ass man.
You're still young though because you're still fresh, bro.
Facts.
You're still fresh out of high school. You think you know, but 18 you still trying to maneuver your way out. Like when I remember when I was 18, I'm like, I'm moving out my mother's house. I'm doing X, Y, and Z, bro.
That used to be the goal.
Everybody
thought 18 was the age. Like,
bro,
yeah,
I moved out at 17, bro, and right now I feel like, you feel me? That's something I would try to tell all the 17 or 18, 16 years old that's trying to be like, yo, I'm trying to get out of here. But, bro, we all see the shit as an adult. Because, like, living by yourself, you might have your own crib, the whole freedom and all that.
But that's just not
cool. But you really see what's up.
Exactly. It's going to break your back.
Exactly. But see, because you have to find out. It's the guidance. It goes back to, like, yo, if I don't know that you're going to mess up my credit because you're not telling me, like this picture, to mess up your credit and get two bands. That's not what you're telling me. And if I'm 18, it's easy for you to mess up my credit because I have no cards under me. I have nothing. I'm green technically, so it's like I'm an easy
here's
target.
a good point.
I want to get a Gucci sweatsuit. So
here's a good point. Most of the time, 100% of the time, we know that it's illegal.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
You're not
exactly.
People,
most
5 bands.
Most of the people that get caught
that.
though is who? It's younger people that get caught and females.
Because
that's who it is.
They did
older dudes don't do.
They chose the wrong road.
At the end of the day, they know it's illegal. They chose the path.
So what about you, EP? Or would you trap or work a 9 to 5?
Would I trap or work a 9 to 5?
Why can't you do both?
Wait, hold up. I'm asking this question.
You feel me? Like, you know. Younger days,
younger
days, I'd have said trap. You feel me? Only, but I'd rather. I think I'd be a both type of guy.
So
you're
in the middle.
Legally, everything clean. You are on the record.
But
yeah. At the end of the day, I just say it's your choice, your situation, your risk, and about all your morals. Like, what are you willing to do to get that bag when it's time to get that bag?
Well, how much people really do get that bag, or do they get screwed at the end?
They don't.
I
don't feel like
because at the end
of the day, what he just said. It's your choice. You choose anything you want to choose.
There's a risk, bro.
If I wake up and I decide, hey, today I want to be a trapper, I'm going to be a trapper. If I wake up today and decide, you know what, I want a 9 to 5, that's what I'm going to do.
And it's the same thing with opening your own business, bro. Opening your own business, you gotta risk, bro. You're gonna look at it like, yo, should I even put this money into this or should I not? And then,
so if my account messed up, you're technically saying it's my fault.
Technically,
wait, let me ask you 2 questions. Bro, let me ask you, so if I go to work and if I get laid off, that's my fault too.
No.
That's technically is though. I should never.
But see, that's the point. I think that's the main difference between between, you feel me, hustling and having a 9 to 5 is that somebody controls you in a 9 to 5. Somebody tells you when you get money.
But the problem,
someone tells you when to go on break. You have to ask to go to the bathroom.
Exactly.
You're technically a child in an adult body.
That's an organization. You guys gotta understand. If you gonna go work for somebody, bro, the first day that you go to orientation and you accept the job, bro, you're accepting everything that he told
That's
you
a fact.
that
That's
you
a
want
fact.
to do.
That's a
And
fact.
if you're not with it, bro,
That's a
don't take the
fact.
job. I tell niggas
And
that.
the thing is crazy when you say that because a lot of people when they start working they be all aggy. I always say this: you signed up for this because I'm a
Exactly.
That's what I'm
supervisor.
saying.
When people
Now
get
you
mad,
gotta
I'm like, yo,
understand-
y'all signed up for this. No one forced you.
Now you gotta understand, to keep it a blunt, if given the opportunity, why would I work this 9 to 5 just so blindly? You feel me?
Because it's called
You feel
safety,
me?
it's called comfortability.
Yeah,
It's called safety.
Facts.
But
and-
people, you see me, people be chasing
it's called your
security.
and it's
People
called
be
your-
chasing security, but I'm
Right.
chasing
So
success.
you don't-
By
Because
trap-
with
by
success,
ruining
all the
somebody-
security
wait.
comes.
By ruining
So you
somebody's
want to wake
credit?
up every day worrying about someone going to give you $1.50, or you want to worry about someone
you know,
putting a shotgun to your face?
Y'all thinking too far.
Yeah, I think
Y'all
Not
thinking
y'all.
too far.
He's thinking.
No, I'm
Well,
just
he's
thinking about
thinking
like,
too
because
far.
I think about a 9 to 5 is like, all right, that's the safest, boring thing you could take.
That's
or
the
you could
worst
do,
thing you could
or
do.
you could do hustling, which is like multiple versions.
Well, you know, but you can hustle.
Yo,
But
it's hard.
my bad. You know what it is? You know what it is? Because we did start this off with just trapping and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, I really meant to say hustle. I should have started off with hustle because
right.
people sell clothes, people
Yeah.
paint, people do a lot of other things and just.
But you gotta be
You
worried.
feel me?
The season gotta be right for you though. When you hustling, you gotta make sure it's the right season.
Because you
for
feel me? We trying to preach entrepreneurship here. We're not trying to preach no.
So let's just say,
you feel
here's an
me?
example.
Yeah.
Would you call this entrepreneurship? A kid in college, he's going to college, he's trying to make it, and basically he makes edibles and he sells it to the campus, and that's
I'm
That's
I'm supposed to knock that. I'm supposed to knock
Are you
that.
supposed to knock that?
You
Or
supposed
is
to
that like
you
feel
supposed to
me?
tell me I'm supposed to tell that
Entrepreneurship,
kid that he not supposed
That-
to eat that night.
All right, so what if the person?
Even
So
though
wait,
it's-
hold on. What if the person you saw the edible to spazzes out, has to go to the hospital and like something
That's
wrong with
his-
his brain? Wait, hold on. It's his.
Because of
Wait, hold on.
weed?
Now it's his.
they
Yes,
have an edible?
I know somebody that went to the hospital and honestly was never the same. You feel me? That's I know someone personally. So what we get it's his fault because he bought the weed. He bought the edible, right? See, that's how I look at it, like certain drug dealers / scammers.
What
It's like,
depends
wait,
what they
hold-
put
wait,
in
hold
the
on,
edible.
nah, but my thing is like this, like yo, people will sell poison to their people and to their hood,
Right.
and then want to be like, oh well, it's your prerogative. It's like yo,
Yeah, you right.
why don't y'all go sell that? Because guess what? You don't want to talk about the colleges. Sell it to the white kids. We go to PWIs, predominantly white institutions. Sell it to the y'all don't sell it. Y'all don't sell it to the white
No,
people.
I
do
sell
y'all?
it to- I
Y'all
would
sell it,
sell it- I
but
would
it's
sell it
mostly
to
to who?
everybody if
Wait,
it
hold on,
was-
wait, but when we go to
If
school,
you are part
who
of
do we
the
mostly
y'all
sell it?
he is referring to,
Right,
please
yeah.
call in and tell us
Nah,
if you sell it
but
to the
it's
white
not even
people.
that. Y'all, because
Hey,
majority,
the white kids get it, the black kids get it, the Indian kids get
Well,
it, the Chinese
my
kids
thing
get
is
it.
this,
Everybody
get
get
it.
it.
majority of the
Money
quote
doesn't
unquote
discriminate.
black drug dealers that I know of personally sell it to black people.
But that's because that's drug dealers, and that's because but
Well, I
not
feel like
because
that's
of drug
their
dealers.
demographics
Yeah.
because that's the people they're around. Because
Why don't you
look, when I was in
spread out
college,
to the white people who got more money and more
but look,
access.
Wait,
No,
how many white
no.
people-
Here's a good example.
10 years ago,
I
right?
wanna-
How many white people were living in Brooklyn?
We're not talking. I'm keeping it in college.
Bro,
I'm keeping
okay,
the conversation in college.
I want
But
to
keep it in
Indiana
college.
State.
This really just spins back around to black people supporting black
Black
people,
people.
black men supporting black women though. You feel me? Because if we really support each other, I would never sell you a piece of crack.
No,
Well,
but-
yeah,
Right
of
or
course I
wrong.
would have. But
But at the end of the day,
probably.
but at the end of the day,
definitely.
if you tell me my
cracker
baby
too.
gotta eat and this is the way to eat, people
Why
gonna
don't
do
you
what
do
they
it?
gotta do to eat.
Why don't you like get a career?
Because a career is not easy.
What
Think
you mean
about
it's
it.
not easy?
Think
It's not
about
easy
it.
to you.
Wait,
what
don't
may
make
be
that
easy to
money.
me?
Hold on,
Wait,
think about it, think
what
about
may
it.
be easy to me may not be easy to
Think
you.
about it right now, right?
And just
Wait,
what he just said, wait, hold on. What he just said, your situation might not be his situation. So he might have to take the wrong route for the second or the minute or whatever the case may be. And then
Are you
go
right?
to the clean route. Because it's a lot of people, let's say Jay-Z, he used to sell crack, whatever the case may
Allegedly.
be. But guess what? Now he's back
and,
to...
and then to go on that, you talking about yo, if whatever I gotta do for my kid to eat. How about this? Don't have the kid if you're not in the means
but
to make the kid eat.
Wait.
Yo,
I mean,
survival
you can't
mode,
really
once
say
they
that.
Yes, I am gonna say
You
that.
can't really
Use
say
a
that.
condom. Use what you mean? You can't say don't
No,
have
no,
a
no.
kid.
Sometimes think,
Don't have a
what
kid.
the condom
if
break? What the
No,
condom
forget
break?
the kid. Just
Abortion
survival
is free
mode.
on Kings County.
Let's
Abortion
say
is not that
you're
free in
homeless
Kings County.
or something. You homeless. This your last result. When you go to survival mode, bro, you don't choose.
Yeah, you don't
you're
get
not
to
thinking
choose-
about morals.
you don't get to
and
choose
ethics.
who gets
You're
hurt
not
and
thinking
who-
about. You
who
think about
doesn't get
survival
hurt.
mode. You think
That's
about
it.
how to
It's
survive.
just
you
me.
know?
It's just me. It's like you put me and you in a ring. I'm gonna choose me every single
fact.
time.
But
It's
I
not
know
one
that.
day I'm gonna be like, you know what?
I
I'm
understand
gonna let
that.
Corey win.
I understand now, but my thing is this:
Like today,
if
I'm
you
like-
put yourself there, don't take that out on me. You feel me?
Wait.
What you mean? Wait, I'm gonna explain to you right now. If the reason why you're
Yo.
homeless is because either you quit your job or
All
something
right,
bad
okay.
happened,
All right.
or
All
something,
right.
or like you
Okay.
moved out your
Wait,
mom crib,
what
or
did they-
hold on, or
say that
something blew
earlier,
up.
Because I tell you, life is real. We
Was
gonna
they
put.
mentally ill?
then go get help. You can get help.
The mentally ills don't have easy access to help.
You can honestly go to the emergency room. They'll take you.
You ever been to the emergency room?
Not that easy.
I don't go to. I already told you. I don't go to hospital.
You ever been to the emergency room?
I don't go to hospital.
Yo, they have you waiting 3 hours just so you to get checked
to the emergency
out.
room?
You rather wait for the 3 hours, or you rather be outside
in
acting
3
a fool?
hours?
Wait, hold up. You
dead in 3 hours.
So you rather be outside acting a fool than wait for your 3 hours?
Outside acting a fool.
What are you being outside doing? Because guess what? If you drop that on the floor, I guarantee you they're gonna have doctors rush you while you're on the floor inside the hospital.
That's the only way.
Outside when you're on the floor, they're gonna record you and say, "World Star IG, look, we're live. This nigga's dead," and move on.
People gonna rush you if you acting a fool in public. That if you
No,
go
they're not.
there, if
I'm
you
not
go
doing
there
that.
and get yourself checked out beforehand,
people-
no
this
one's
is New
gonna
York.
care. They're gonna say,
You're
"Oh,
screaming
you
again.
good."
You're screaming again.
They say you good.
Calm down.
I'm just saying, man.
I know, but you're
People
screaming again.
If you take the precautions and go and try to check yourself beforehand, people not gonna care. They're gonna say, "Oh, alright, you good. You still have some mileage on you." But if you drop in front of everybody, then people gonna start to say, "Oh shit, that happened."
I'm gonna be
oh
real.
shit,
Me
this
personally,
happened."
I'm always like that. I'm gonna walk
So
right. I'm gonna walk right around
back
you.
to
I'ma walk
trap
right around
trap
you.
versus 9 to 5. So you go with
I'm going none. I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. Like I don't.
I'll go with get it how you get it. Man.
right?
Yeah,
Get it how you get it.
Facts.
Whatever you
I'm
gotta do to
saying.
be successful, do what you gotta do. Whatever it takes.
As long as you don't gotta kill a little girl or
Yeah,
elderly
no
or
crazy.
nobody else.
Just drop the two.
We
Yo,
not
burn
promoting
down.
that. We
Yo,
not-
burn down.
we
Let
not
me hear
promoting
4
that.
minutes of something real quick, man.
For the little
Nigga said-
Fuck I'm supposed to say? What the fuck I'm supposed to say? Hey. What the fuck I'm supposed to say? Police pull me over, they ain't got nothing to say. I told them I got tense because I'm rich, they said okay. Ay. Gotta pray a lot, niggas get shot up every day. Ay. Hold up. What the fuck I'm supposed to say? Police pull me over, they ain't got nothing to say. I told them I got tense because I'm rich, they said okay. Ay. Gotta pray a lot, niggas get shot up every day. Ay. Heard you got a big body, but a little face. Ay. Got a 41 bezel, it's 100K. Ay. If I feel away, then I'm gon' say it to your face. Ay. If I play the block today, I'll make 100K. Hey, Guapo, yeah, he got the heat.
I'm back on my shit, I'm back in the kitchen, I'm doing my dance and I'm cooking up. I'm with the dealers and they in the trap, no interruption, they cooking up. 220 the car, she looking in the air, she seeing the stage, she looking up. They hear my name, they see what I'm doing, and I got them waiting to look me up. I'm cooking up, I'm hitting your bitch that I'm cooking up.
Shout out to the DJs. Shout out DJ Burnout. Shout out X-Ray on the. Shout out to DJ.
Shout out DJ.
Yo, shout out to the DJs. I'll go by Burnout, alright? Dynamic dudes on the ting one time.
Yeah, my boy X-Ray.
Mama is
Pull
a
up,
fucking-
X-Ray. Say something on the mic. Feel me? Close out.
Happy birthday, pops! Happy birthday, pops! Freaky Rose. Happy
Oh
birthday.
my gosh, this nigga still
42
with
years
this
of
boy. That's
greatness.
bad.
My boy X-Ray. Feel me? Sign out. X-Ray, sign out.
Sign out.
Free Meek Mill too and all that. Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, happy birthday to his dad. Facts.
Yes.
Ricky Rose.
Yo,
William
free
Roberts.
Meek.
Yo, let X-Ray go, man.
This
Oh, no, you just signing out. Like, yo, it's
say
X-Ray.
yeah.
Yeah, what's up? It's your boy DJ X-Ray on the check-ins. Two fellas in the building. We here.
Feel me?
You already know.
Yeah, talk to him.
Like that.
Y'all want to shout out social media? I got 1 minute.
Yo, shout out
NYC Finest, NYC-finest.com. Support the movie.
BS_Productions. Goodfellas Radio.
For me, at Just EP, man. That's all.
Follow Rich Forever. Rich Forever. That's my dad.
Like the movie.
And Abby Dynamic Duel _Burnout
Yo,
on
shout out to
IG,
AJ. She'll be
alright?
back next week. AJ will be back next
Yo,
week.
shout out AJ.
Oh, yo,
Yeah,
I mean,
shout
I
out
may not be
AJ.
here
We
next
miss you this
I
week.
miss
Who
my
AJ?
son.
Who
I got
AJ?
3 more shows, y'all. Then I'm
She gonna pull up
retiring,
next
y'all.
week.
3 more
Nah,
shows and I'm
nah,
retiring.
Don't believe the hype. Don't
Believe the hype,
What you
yeah.
heard?
Feel me? Shout out, shout out Black Business, shout out Neighborhood Cool Cat, shout out Biggs Entertainment, shout out the Party Prince, shout out everything, man.
Shout out Disrespectfully Drunk. Shout out Percentage Inc.
Alright, man, we out.
Yo, we out.
Lord forgive me for my sin. Used to pray to get a brick. Nigga, I see like it's hockey and I'm playing with the stick.
If you know me, know this ain't my first way. Certified everywhere, ain't gotta print a resume. Hey, yo, fuck crazy, I pull up on the lane. RP to Nate, dog. I had to regulate. Broke niggas stand to the left. My rich niggas stand to the right. Lil' mama, she keep looking at me. I'ma knock the pussy out like white night. Hit it with a left, hit it with a right. I'ma knock the pussy out like white.
Bitch, I'm from Baltimore, you see ask about me and I bet they know me. My name good in any hood I hung around to vote.